Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Smrt Live Class Wednesday. I am the teacher for the first class today. My name is Mark Roberts. Welcome back to everybody. I see lots of familiar faces. Nerut, Monsieur, Rosa, Paul. Evening. Good evening. Oh yeah, Paul's in the UK. So I'm coming to you from Vancouver, Canada, and here it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Just to remind you, if you are a new Smrt Live class student, welcome. Sean is the moderator in today's chat. So if you have any questions, please type them in the chat and I will see the questions. Also, Sean will see the questions. Let's get started, I think. That's it. So today's lesson is, let me just change the screen here. Today's lesson is on maybe something you don't know about, or maybe you don't understand the title of today's lesson, state and dynamic verbs. State and dynamic verbs. Let's look at an example here. By the way, guys, by the way, I always say this, but in the Smrt Live class, if you can, please watch the video in HD. If you watch it in HD, the words are more clear, okay? The typing is more clear. So let's look at this conversation. Two women are talking, and the first person says, "Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better today? You were pretty sick yesterday." So look at are you feeling? Are you feeling better? And then the person's answer is, yes, I feel. Not I am feeling. The answer is yes, her answer is yes, I feel. I am feeling? No, I feel. So why? Why are you feeling? And yes, I feel. Okay? I feel. This is called the present simple tense. I am feeling. This is called the present continuous tense. Now, today we are going to talk about some verbs are not usually used in continuous tenses. Are not usually used in continuous tenses. So, of course, we have present continuous, right? Present continuous. I'm going to move this up because my head is there, right? Present continuous, I am speaking, right? Past continuous, I was speaking. What are some other continuous tenses? What are some other continuous tenses? Well, we have present perfect continuous, right? Present perfect continuous, I have been sleeping, right? I've been sleeping. What is continuous, guys? Well, continuous always has two things, be, and ing, right? So past continuous, we have was and ing, was or were, right? Present perfect continuous, again, we have be with ing. What are some more continuous sentences? Type them in the chat if you guys can help me. Past perfect continuous, right? Hey, Jeng. I had been sleeping, right? Present is I have, past is I had. Okay, we can we can use continuous with will or other modals. Zach is eating sushi in China. But sushi is well, maybe he is eating sushi, but Rosa, sushi is Japanese food, not Chinese food. But I'm sure China has sushi. But you're right, Zach is in China today. And Lane is in California. So it's just Mark and Sean today. I am watching Mark, he is typing. Yeah, good job, Paul. I've been studying. Good job, Mukhtar. What about future continuous, like S sub, right? Will plus be, right? Plus doing, right? I will be doing, I will be sleeping, right? I've been studying. Yeah, good. Okay. I don't want to talk about all the continuous tenses, but remember, some verbs are not usually used in continuous tenses. Okay? Some verbs are not usually used in continuous tenses. So what does that mean? Well, we use simple tenses instead. Okay? Well, let's get started. Most verbs in English are dynamic. Dynamic. Okay, what does dynamic mean? Dynamic means the action is moving. The action is moving. Right? You can see the action. You can see the action. Yeah, we're maybe having some problems with the video. We will fix it. Sorry about that. This is a new technology, this live streaming. So a dynamic verb is moving. You can see the action. And you know, I think about 90% of English verbs are like that. Okay, Paul, just hold on a second. But Narut, walking, yeah, walk is a dynamic verb. What else is, come on guys, in the chat, what are some other verbs that are physical? Physical. What does physical mean? Physical means you can see the action. It's moving. So, hold on, Paul. I'll answer that. I'll talk about think very soon. But come on, in the chat, what are some other actions? Yeah, okay. Somebody whose name is in Arabic, I can't read it, but play, yeah, play. Or Khalid, talk, right? Or Sab, play, yes. Swim, Mukhtar, thank you. Nima, yes, swim. Shop, yeah, shop is physical action, yes. Jump, yes. Paul, wash, right? Brush, very good. Drive, very good. Okay, let's stop. Shoot, yes. Marianne's back. Throw, hi Marianne. Right, Madeline, how are you doing, Madeline? I see you on the group. Okay. Read, pick. Okay. So we understand dynamic. Okay, I'm going to use this word now, dynamic verbs. Dynamic verbs can be used in continuous tenses. By the way, some teachers or some textbooks don't use the word continuous. They use the word progressive, okay? So I say continuous, I mean progressive or continuous. So, if the action is happening now, you can use a dynamic verb in the continuous tense. In a continuous tense. We'll use the present continuous tense. You guys understand that? So if it's happening right now, you can say ing. If it's a dynamic verb. Okay? So example, Mark is speaking. right? Right now, Mark, speak. Speak. Is it dynamic? Yes. So Mark is speaking, right? Giorgio, good example, Giorgio. I think everybody right now, or Giorgio, interesting spelling. Giorgio, where are you from? Where are you from? I recognize your name. Are you on the Facebook group? I think you are. Okay. Giorgio is breathe. Okay, so think. Right now, yes. Breathe. Breathe. Is it physical? Is it moving? Yes. So it's happening now. So we can say ing. Okay. Good. Nima, right? Nima is, okay, right now, watch. Now, watch. Is it physical? Yes. So you can use continuous. Understand? So that's easy. I know that's easy. I think you guys know that, right? But many verbs are not dynamic. Many verbs are not dynamic. This is the problem. Pascoa, welcome. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Right? See Rosa's question, what are you eating, Mukhtar? What are you eating? That's good, right? Because eat is continuous. It's dynamic. So ing is okay, right? Khalid, I am writing. That's perfect. But many verbs are not dynamic. Okay? What is the opposite? What is the opposite of dynamic? By the way, guys, is the video better now for you? Is the sound better? Please write in the chat, right? What is the opposite of dynamic? Well, the opposite of dynamic is stative, or sometimes we just say state. Okay? These are not physical. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, so it's better. Yes, Marianne, state of. It's not physical. Usually, you cannot see the action. Okay, so look at me. Look at me. Right now, can you see that I have a daughter? Can you see that? Can you see that? Is that a physical action? Is something moving? You can't see that, right? So right now, Mark is speaking. Right now, Mark is, not see. Mark is wearing a hat, right? Right now, Mark is drinking. Okay, Mark is drinking a cup of coffee. But right now, Mark has a daughter. Right? You guys know this. We don't say Mark is having a daughter. We don't say that. Sean can see that I have a daughter. Yeah, where can you see me? I have a daughter, right? So you see, guys, speak is dynamic. So Mark is speaking is okay. Wear is dynamic, right? You can see it. So wearing is okay. Drink is dynamic. You can see it. So drinking is okay. But have a daughter, you can't see it. It's not physical. It's not dynamic. It's a state verb. A state verb. Sometimes we say state verb. Sometimes we say stative verb. Whatever. It's the same thing. Okay. Maybe Mark is sitting. Mark never drinks during the class? Yeah, I drink water, but Sean drinks more than me, right? For sure. So let's talk about state verbs. Okay? Now, of course, you guys know have is a state verb. Right now in the chat, please write what are some more state verbs. Okay? What are some other stative verbs? again, what are some verbs that are not physical, right? So what is the opposite of physical? Physical is your body, right? Physical is your body. And what do we call here? What do we call this in here? Well, we call that mental. Okay, yes, state verbs. Okay, so the guy from Russia or Ukraine, understand. Yes, understand is mental. Marianne, good job. What is the pronunciation of this word? What is the pronunciation? Sometimes in English, B is silent. So this is called doubt. Doubt. Yes, Marianne. Hope. Wish. Thank you. Decide. Yeah, decide. Decide. Okay, so this is a good, who wrote decide? S sub. Decide is mental, isn't it? But decide is a very quick, fast action, right? You decide something. So in a way, this is an action. It's an action. It's not physical, it's not moving, but it is an action. But also, you know, it's a little strange to say, oh, Mark is deciding. Mark is deciding. Usually we don't say that, right? So we would say, oh, you know, Mark has decided something, right? So you're right, Saab. That decide is a little. Sometimes we have black, white, gray. So decide is in the gray area. Wonder. Thank you very much. Wonder. Belong. Yeah. Yeah, Nima. Belong. Belong. Hey, freestyle TR. Good afternoon. Break. Break. No. Break is physical, right? You can see break. So yeah, Alexandre, are you Marianne's brother? Because you have the same family name, right? And my internet is awful. Oh, well, that's not good. Prefer love. Thank you, Rosa. Love. Right. Yo Mara. How are you, Yo Mara? Believe. Yeah. Very good, guys. Okay. So let's look at a list of let's go down. Oh, by the way, do you guys understand that? By the way, like I remember something. This lesson is in Smrt. So if you are a Smrt student, you can open Grammar 2, 3, what is it? Let me check here. Yeah, 2.2 in the 120 class, okay? 2.2 in 120. All right. So let's look at some more. State verbs. Yomara is good. Yomara, you're in California, but you're learning English. So where are you from? Where are you from originally? Where are you from originally? Khalid wants to know, what does physical mean? Well, physical is usually about the body, okay, or it's moving. Physical, right? Physical. The opposite of physical is you can't see it. It's not moving. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's an idea, okay? So let's talk about mental things, okay? Khalid, these are not physical. Believe. So remember, guys, why are we talking about this? Because these verbs, usually, we don't say continuous. I am believing you. No, I believe you. Okay, Mars, I think. Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool. I've never been there. Believe, dislike, right? I am disliking? No, I dislike. Doubt, like Marianne said. What does doubt mean? Guys, I know today we're going to talk about some verbs, and maybe you don't know these words, so we're going to talk about the meaning. Doubt, what does doubt mean? Doubt means you are unsure. You are unsure. Okay, you think something is not true. Okay, or I need help. Sometimes I need help with my best friend, the dictionary. Doubt. Yeah, so pretty similar. A feeling. Whoa, there we go. A feeling, okay, of being uncertain. Uncertain means you're not sure. You're not sure. So if you feel not sure, you say, I doubt about something, or you don't believe something. I don't believe something. Oh, okay. So this is the noun meaning. Let me go find the verb here. Here we go. Here is the verb. All right. To doubt something. It's the same meaning. You feel uncertain, right? You feel that something is not true. Didn't I write that? Yes. Okay. So example, I doubt, oh, Yomera is Mexican, okay. I doubt Yomera is from Mars. I doubt it. That means I don't think it's true. Paul, I am interested in you because you live in the UK, but your English, I would say your English is 95% perfect. So where are you from originally? You are a mystery to Sean and Mark. So please tell us, where are you from originally? Where are you from originally? Enjoy is a dynamic verb. Okay. Sab. What's your first name? I don't want to call you S. What's your first name? Okay. Khaled. Good. So. All right, I doubt that you ran that far. See, Paul's English usually is perfect, but sometimes he makes mistakes. So that means Paul is probably not a native. What? Really? You were born in the UK? Okay, all right, well, I'm wrong. So okay, whatever, we'll stop talking about Paul. Okay, let's continue. So doubt, hate, you guys understand hate? I know. Don't say I am knowing. Don't say, are you knowing, right? You guys know this. Like, love, prefer, okay. Easy, realize. I doubt, Jorge, I doubt you are a good guy. Are you talking about me, Jorge? Right? Jorge. Thank you for using your name, Jorge. I don't like Alberto. I know you as Jorge. Selma's absent today. Yeah, Selma, but Selma's English is super good, so she probably already knows this. Remember, right? You guys, right now, think about your first time eating ice cream. Think about it. Right now. Can you see the first time? Can you see it? I can. I was in the hospital, and my brother was born, and I remember I was 3 years old. And the nurses gave me some orange ice cream, and it was my first time with ice cream. And I was like, oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. So what can we say? Marco's from Colombia, cool. Okay, so right now, can you see in your head, can you see the first time you ate ice cream? Can you see it? Yes or no? Remember is a state verb. So don't say this. I am remembering my first ice cream. Don't say this, because remember is not a dynamic verb. Okay? Alexandre, are you Marianne's brother? I can't remember. Did you write your answer? So just Mark remembers his first ice cream. What about you? Do you remember your first ice cream? It's okay, like Alexandra said, I can't remember. That's okay. You don't need can't. You can just use present simple. I don't remember. Same thing. Same thing. I can't remember. I don't remember. Right? Andrea, it's okay for being late. Yes, she is my sister. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing, Alexandra? Your sister is pretty cool. See, if your meaning is understand, right? Don't say I am seeing. Just say I see. We say that a lot in English, right? Like, oh, okay, Alexandra is Marianne's brother. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Don't say I am seeing. And negative, we say I don't see. I don't see, I don't see, I don't see why. I don't see why you did that. That means I don't understand. Understand, want, and wish. We talked about most of those. Now let's talk about this one right here, because Paul asked me about this. I think some other students asked me about this. Okay. Paul, don't say he was remembering his first ice cream. Okay, that's a little bit different meaning. He remembered. He remembered his first ice cream. Okay, Paul? So what I'm trying to teach you is that remember is a state verb. Okay, my hat's a little crazy. Maybe I'll put my hat back. It's a state verb. So he was remembering is strange. Okay? So imagine, Paul, imagine, yeah, Mukhtar, good example. I remember the first time I met you in a live class. Okay, so Marianne was my student and Sean's student last year, I think last year, right, Marianne? So I spent a lot of time with her in my class. And imagine I go to Paris. I think she lives in Paris now. And I go to a cafe and I see Marianne. And she sees me, but she doesn't remember me, right? She looks at me and she says, "Hello, can I help you?" I'm like, "Marianne, it's me, Mark." But she doesn't know. She doesn't know my face. So she didn't remember me. Don't say she wasn't remembering me. She didn't remember me, okay? She wasn't really a teacher's pet. No, she always agreed with me, which is fine, which is good. Senses, feel. Oh, I skipped this. Think. Okay, listen, guys, this is confusing. We're going to talk about mixed verbs. I think Rosa already talked about this. Mixed verbs. Mixed. Mixed means, mixed verbs means sometimes they are dynamic. I'll move my text. And sometimes they are stative. So an example of a mixed verb is think, right? If your meaning is, if you're talking about your opinion, it is stative. If you're talking about your opinion, it is stative. Example, I think, what's an example? I think English is important for everyone to learn. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay, now everybody look at Mukhtar's sentence. Thank you, Mukhtar. Right? I think English is important for everyone to learn. But look at Mukhtar's sentence. It's a very good example. Right? Is he talking, or Mukhtar is I think it's a man, right? Is Mukhtar talking about his opinion? Is his sentence, is it his opinion? By the way, you know, maybe some people are watching this as a video so they can't see the chat. But Mukhtar's sentence is, I am thinking about my exams, right? And Saab, I am thinking of my next exam. Yes, we can know by the context. I can't read Arabic. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about my exams. So let's look at Mukhtar's sentence here. This is not about his opinion, right? This meaning is not stative. Understand, guys? This is not his opinion, right? This is like physical action. Like, look at me. You can see my action, right? You can see it. You can see right now Mark is thinking. So this meaning is dynamic. This one is dynamic. Okay? Yes, Saab or Mukhtar, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So maybe I can see Rosa, and Rosa is very quiet. And maybe Rosa is looking out the window. And I can see Rosa is thinking, right? She's thinking. I can see her. She's thinking. So we ask Rosa, right? Hey, Rosa, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Right? I am. Khalid, I am thinking. I am thinking. Not I thinking. Okay, you have a final exam tomorrow. I'm sorry about that, Mukhtar. Right? Oscar, yes, I'm thinking what to do for lunch. I'm thinking what to do for lunch. Yaman. Yaman? 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 Okay, thank you. Thank you. In phonetics, yes. So I am. What are you thinking about, Rosa? But if I want to know, hey, Rosa, what is your opinion? How do I ask that? What is your opinion? How do I ask that with think? Right? What are you thinking about? No. No. What is your opinion? What do we say? Well, we think, but this meaning of think is stative. So don't use continuous, use simple. So what do we say? Hey Rosa, what do you think? Not about. Just say, what do you think? If I want to say, hey Rosa, what is your opinion about English? We say, hey Rosa, what do you think about English? Not what do you think of, Andrea, just what do you think? Okay, you can say what do you think of. It's the same thing. Okay, what do you think of? Usually we say about, Andrea. Okay. What do you think about, Yomer? Right? That's okay. Right? You look older than other guys is a correct sentence. Yes. But let's just talk about this right now, okay? All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Sometimes we use feel to talk about your opinion, right? Feel to talk about your opinion, right? So you can say here, let's go back. I think English is important for everyone to learn. Well, a little bit more serious, a little bit more formal. We could say I feel English is important for everyone to learn. This means my opinion. Okay? That's okay, Yomer. Everybody makes mistakes. Even Sean makes mistakes sometimes. I keep clicking that. Okay, now let's talk about your sense. We're going to do an exercise pretty soon, guys. So just don't get tired. Che, are you sleeping? Are you here? I haven't seen you. You're typing or anything. So you said you were going to try to stay up, not sleep. You stay up. Do you guys know that word? Stay up. Che is in the Philippines, and how do you spell Philippines? I think there's only one P. Okay, Philippines. Is that? No, Google says I'm wrong. One L, two P's. Oh my gosh. So let's see. What time is it in Manila right now? Ooh, 12:33 a.m. And Che usually goes to sleep, right? At, I don't know, 10 o'clock maybe. So if she doesn't go to sleep because she wants to watch this class, we say stay up, right? I stay up. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up. So I don't see her, so maybe she didn't stay up. She went to bed. Yeah, or Jose, yeah, can we use believe? Yeah, you can use believe to talk about your opinion. Absolutely, thank you. And you guys, sometimes I forget things because I'm not perfect. That's the difference between Mark and Sean. Sean is perfect, but Mark not perfect. So just for next class, just so you know. So sometimes I forget things, right? How did you know that someone noticed that I was thinking this morning? I didn't know that. I'm sorry. It was just a lucky guess. Could we use feel in that context? What do you mean? Which context, Yaman? The one I already talked about? What do you think about English? Yeah, but when we say feel, it's an important point here is if we say feel, we should say how do you feel about English? How do you feel? Okay? So what do you think or how do you feel? Okay, guys? This is talking about opinion. Okay? What do you think? How do you feel? Khalid, you are perfect. No, I'm not, but thank you. Okay, let's continue. Senses. Senses. Feel. This meaning of feel is talking about, what do you feel with your body, right? What do we call this sense? Everybody has 5 senses. Your sense of sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Okay, so when you're talking about your sense of touch, we say feel. Okay, example, maybe I touch your hand and I say, hey, your hand is feeling? No, because this is a state verb. Okay, this is a state verb. Your hand feels cold. Your hand feels cold. Now guys, senses, maybe you think it's physical, but actually it's not physical. When we say, hey, your hand feels cold, I'm talking about what do I understand? What do I understand about your hand? Right? I understand something that it's cold. So I'm not talking about my action. I'm talking about my what do I understand about your hand, right? Okay, your hand feels cold. Hold on, Sab. Same with hurt. Hurt. What do you mean, Marianne? Same with hurt. Is hurt a state verb? No, it's not a state verb. It's an action, right? Can you give me more examples or more information, Marianne, so I can answer your question? Native speakers do mistakes. Make mistakes, Rosa. Make. But non-native speakers do errors. Make errors. Make. Okay. You make mistakes. You make errors. Yeah, but not, native speakers make mistakes. Native speakers make errors. I don't think it's really the same. Okay, I am talking to Yomara. I'm talking to Yomara on the phone. And Yomara is, hello, how are you? Right? Like her voice is strange. So I understand that she is sick because of the sound. So you are sounding? No, just you sound sick. You sound sick, okay? You look happy, okay? This food smells good. It smells good. Okay, almost finished. Last one, other. This is the difficult one, and we're going to practice this. We have other verbs, and just don't ask me why are these state verbs? Don't ask me, okay? Because sometimes I don't know. I don't know why they're state verbs. But these verbs, usually, we don't use continuous. Okay? Agree. Be. Belong. Belong. Do you guys understand belong, right? If it is Mark's phone, you can say the phone belongs to Mark. Okay, it's the same meaning, all right? That belongs to me. It just means, what does that mean? It means that's mine. Okay? Marco, don't say through. How do you feel about? How do you feel about, right? What do you think about? How do you feel about? Rosa, I need to stay up for Sean's class. For, right? The purpose, the reason, the purpose, right? How do you feel about? What do you think about? Let's continue. Contain. What does contain mean? Contain means it has inside. Guys, today's class is from Star. No, I'm joking. In the cup is coffee. So have in, we say contain, right? So the cup contains coffee. The cup contains coffee. It's a state verb. We don't use continuous. Depend, understand, deserve. Deserve may be used difficult for you to understand. Deserve means to be fair. Okay, to be fair. The glass contains wine. Yeah. Okay, deserve, to be fair, right? So, so if a student always skips class and then fails an exam, right? Let's think about this sentence. Is it fair for the student to go to the next level? Is it fair? Right? Is it fair? No, it's not fair. It's not just. It's not fair, right? I deserve a prize. Oh, thank you. Right. John deserves to win. He has a talent. Yeah. It's not fair, right, Gamal? So the student doesn't deserve to go to the next level. Sorry about my sound. Sometimes I make mistakes on typing. Last week we talked, remember Marianne, we talked about Italy versus France in the World Cup. And everybody only remembers, oh, Italy is the champion, right? But they won in a PK, right? And that's not really. I think, my opinion, I feel, I believe, I think, my opinion is that a team doesn't deserve to win the World Cup if they win a PK. That's my opinion. France deserved to win. Oh, interesting. Well, France deserved to win. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Let's stop talking about fair. Disagree, you understand. Fit, right? Fit. Oh, look, here's a good example. Oh, maybe a bad example. Here's my case. You see my phone case it can't go in the cup. It's too big. So we would say it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Not it is not fitting, just it doesn't fit. Okay, doesn't fit. Yeah, sorry, Gamal, PK means penalty kicks. Penalty kicks, right? Their use is arbitrary. Yes, Rose, I know, but anyways, have, you guys know, here, include, lack. What does lack mean? It means not enough. not enough. So example, my iPhone only has 16 gigabytes of space, right? So the video doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, right? Why? My phone lacks space. It lacks memory. It doesn't have enough. It needs more. Okay? Rosa is tired, right? What does she lack? Rosa lacks energy. She lacks energy. Lack, ooh, good job. Sob, I lack confidence. Good, I lack confidence. Yeah, Sean fixed your mistake too, because confident is an adjective. Confidence is a noun. You lack a noun, okay? You lack a thing. I lack confidence. Matter, what does that mean? Well, matter, let's use my best friend, the dictionary here. Matter, no, we want to use the verb meaning. Let's look for the verb meaning. Okay, matter means to be important or have an effect. To be important or have an effect. So it's very common in English to say that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What does that mean? It means that's not important. Okay. That doesn't matter. And sometimes I say that to my wife. I say, Kazuko, that doesn't matter. And she says, no, it matters. It matters. It matters. It's important. Right? I say, that doesn't matter. And she says, no, it matters. It matters. Right? Speaking good English matters to me. Ooh, good job. Matters to me. Yeah, it matters to me. Very nice sentence. It matters to me. Good. Mean, need, owe. Let's talk owe. Almost finished. Marco, what's the matter? Okay, what's the matter? That's a different meaning. What's the problem? What's the matter? This is a noun, right? We're talking about the verb. We're talking about the verb. What does the noun mean? Well, it means, you know, what's the problem? Okay? What's the matter? What's the problem? Yeah. Good. Oh, and then we're going to do an exercise. Oh. Oh is, we used, it means you have a debt to someone. What does that mean? What is a debt? Again, we have another silent B. Debt. What does that mean? All right? Yes, Mukhtar, it doesn't matter what mistakes I've done. Made. Guys, we make mistakes. You don't do mistakes. You make mistakes, okay? Not do. All right. Oh. Let's imagine I use my credit card. I use my credit. Yes, somebody from Russia or Ukraine. I use my credit card and I spend $100 or $200. What does that mean? Well, in the future, I have to pay $200 to the credit card company, right? This is called a debt. A debt means in the future, I have to pay it, right? So how do you talk about debts? How do you talk about debts? Well, we use the verb owe. Okay, it's a state verb, so don't say I am owing, you say I owe. So example, I owe $200. I owe $200. Alina, thank you. Yeah, an obligation to pay back. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Marianne, right? So, I don't know, maybe this morning, Sean, don't say to my bank, Sob. I owe my bank, okay? I owe Sean. So maybe Sean bought a coffee for me. So I owe Sean what? $200? No, I owe Sean a coffee, right? I owe Sean a coffee. Oh, you're from Kyrgyzstan. Okay, cool. I owe Sean a coffee. So I owe my bank €5. That's it? Okay. Yeah, okay. Promise, seem, and weigh, right? We want to talk about your body. I weigh. You guys are all from abroad, so you guys use kilograms. So I don't know. I don't know what I am, but I weigh 80 kilograms, maybe. I don't know. Don't say I am weighing. Okay. Let's do an exercise. And we're gonna practice these verbs, these difficult verbs that a lot of you guys don't know. Okay, so let's. I'll make it a little bit smaller. How's that? There. Can you see that? Okay. So we want to make a sentence with these verbs, and it has this meaning. Okay, Madeline, I weigh 50 kilograms. Cool. I owe a cake to my mom for Mother's Day. Yeah, good, Oscar. Good. I promise I never procrastinate, but I do. Good. Joy Anita Cornish. Hello. Hello. Okay. So how do we say this meaning with owe? I borrowed $5 from him last night, so now I have to pay him back the money. So I borrowed $5 from him last night, so now I owe him the money, right? I owe. Remember, don't use these verbs in continuous, okay? How do we say this? I don't care so much about the problem, right? Well, we say the problem doesn't matter, or the problem doesn't matter to me. Okay, this is, you are important to me. You matter to me. Okay, you matter to me. This is very popular English. Okay, let's look at C. Good, Yomera. He sold me his computer yesterday, so now I am the owner. What can we say? He sold me his computer yesterday. So now what? Now what? How do we use belong? Now remember, belong, we say belong to. What is the subject? Is it I or the computer? Right? I belong to the computer, or the computer belongs to me? Good, Madeline. Right? The computer belongs to me. It belongs to me. Good job, Paul. Right? The computer belongs to me. Don't say the computer is belonging. Good, Khaled. Good job. All right, D. These shoes are not the right size. And Marianne has already written the answer. These shoes don't fit. Excellent. These shoes don't fit. You can say they don't fit, or they don't fit me or my feet. Okay, that's the same thing. Khalid, owe does not mean pay. Okay, owe means to have a debt. Did you miss the part where I explained this? Maybe go back after the class is finished and go back about maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and I talked about this a lot. Okay, I talked about the meaning. Okay, well, Marianne, slow down. Okay, well, maybe not, because Andrea and Paul have also written their answers. My opinion is very different from yours, right? So let's use the verb disagree. Now, when we talk about your opinion with agree or disagree, we use not paskoa, not to. We say with. Okay, I disagree with you. Look at Andrea's answer or Marianne's answer. Okay, or Madeline's answer. I disagree with you. Or I don't agree. Whoops. I don't agree with you. Okay. What about this one? F. This one's difficult. Deserve. It is not fair that the lazy worker is allowed, that means can, take a break right now. It's not fair, right? Because he's lazy. He doesn't work, right? Andrea, you have a mistake there. You have a mistake. Look at Yomera's answer. Perfect. Paul's answer. Perfect. He doesn't deserve to what? He doesn't deserve to take a break. Or like Alexandra wrote, okay, not like Alexandra wrote, but he doesn't, you can just say a noun. He doesn't deserve, what's the noun? What thing? Well, he doesn't deserve a break, right? So we can say deserve to take a break or just deserve a break. Okay, the Russian, maybe Ukrainian person, the lazy worker deserves a break? No, he doesn't. He's lazy. He's lazy, right? Okay, you have to get batteries for the toy, right? So you buy a toy for a child, and the toy needs batteries, but sometimes the batteries are in the box, right? Well, sometimes they're not, right? How do we use include? How do we use include, guys? Does Mark deserve a break? Yes. Okay, let's look at G, right? Paul, okay, so that's passive. They are, we'll say the batteries are not included, right? That's passive. That's great, Paul. That's great. But that's called passive voice. We're not talking about passive now. That, what's the subject, right? What's the agent? The package. Oh, I still don't see I don't see the answer. Come on, guys. What's this when we have, because this is a difficult verb, right? Include. I don't know. Like let's imagine. Okay, my phone. I don't know. My phone. Okay, here's my. Can you see this? Here's my phone case. My phone case, and my phone case includes a pocket for my my cards, my credit cards and my bank cards, right? So Marianne, please keep coming to my classes because you always have correct answers. The package includes batteries, yes or no? Well, no, the package doesn't include batteries. So Paul wrote this sentence in the passive. The batteries, right? The batteries are not included. Passive, you need be and a past participle. Okay? Good job, Paul. Good job, Mara. Good job, everybody. Keep writing your answers, okay? The action in this movie is incredible. It's too bad the story isn't good. Lack. Well, lack means it needs it because it doesn't have enough, right? Andrea, the movie lacks. We don't need lack of. Lack of. Okay, I see what you're doing. When you use lack as a verb, you just say the movie lacks and then the direct object, Andrea. The movie lacks what? A good story. However, we can say lack of, and this is a noun. Okay, so we would usually say there is a lack of. There is a lack of water in the state. I don't know, right? There is a lack of water. So Andrea, thank you. Again, I'm not perfect. I forget about things. But this is the noun meaning of lack, okay? There is a lack of. This is very popular English, okay? But in the example, we want to use the verb, okay? So Paul, no, just the movie had a lack of story, and it's kind of strange. You just say the movie lacked. The movie lacked. The movie lacked lacked a good story. Okay. It lacked action. Actually, well, the action was really good, Yomera, so, right? So it didn't lack action. Okay. Does water include in the noun? What do you mean? What do you mean, Anthony? Anthony, right? There is a lack of water. Yeah, we say there is a lack of something. Okay, that's very popular English, right? So in my country, there is a lack of jobs, for example. Okay, many countries are like this. Okay, but the same meaning, we just say subject, lack, plus the object. Whoops. So what's the subject, right? Well, my country lacks jobs. Understand? Marianne and Alexandra are always fighting on the okay. I can go if it is not too expensive. I don't have much money. Okay, this one's difficult because we want to use depend, right? We want to use depend. So I can go if it is not too expensive. It depends. Not money, not of. It depends on. Al, don't say you. Mark told us. I did. I told you it was bad English. You. No, it's okay, Marianne and Alexandra. It depends on what? It doesn't depend on money. I don't like that. It depends on money. It depends on what? What is expensive? Well, it depends on the cost or the price, right? It depends on money. It depends on the price. It depends on the cost, right? Right? So Mukhtar, Khalid, Gamal, it depends on the price. It depends on the cost. Okay, I think is better. I don't think it will rain tomorrow, right? I don't think it will rain tomorrow. Yeah, it depends on Yomera. It depends on how affordable it is. It depends on. It depends if I have enough. It depends if I have enough money. Yeah, that's good. That's okay. If. Let's look at J, guys. Do you remember the pronunciation of this word? Because my students usually don't know the pronunciation. Okay, doubt, doubt. I don't think it will rain tomorrow. I don't think it will rain tomorrow. Okay, super popular sentence, super popular to say doubt. Okay, doubt, not dot, doubt, doubt. Good job, Paul. I doubt it will rain tomorrow. I doubt it will rain tomorrow. Super popular English. Super popular English. Let's talk about soccer again, because you guys don't know anything about baseball or hockey, the sports that are popular in Canada and USA, or football or baseball. Final. Ooh, seriously? Madrid again? Okay, wow, that's super exciting. Two teams from the same city. Okay, so I don't know anything about soccer, but I think Real Madrid will win. What's another way to say that? I think Real Madrid will win. I doubt Atletico Madrid will win. It's super popular English, guys. Use this English, okay? I doubt Atletico Madrid will win, okay? I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer. Okay, let's finish this activity and then we'll finish the class, because the time is up. Time is up. We try to keep our classes to about an hour or an hour and 10 minutes. So time is up. We have 2 more. Okay. I can't eat this food because there is too much salt. Okay, Andrea, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't know, okay? I'm not serious about soccer. I don't care about soccer. Baseball is important. Soccer is not important, okay? Baseball. Baseball. All right, no, I don't care about baseball. You believe Atletico will win? Okay, so you doubt Real Madrid will win. Yeah, okay. Contain. 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 Please stay a little longer. Okay, well, I can't because I have to go back to my job, right? But Sean is teaching at 3 o'clock today, right? And Sean's perfect, right? So you should go to Sean's class. Alex, okay. Soccer is a fun topic. You guys are really interested in soccer or football, right? Okay. Andrea Tombesi, yes. This food contain or contains, right? Remember, contain means it has inside. So this food contains too much salt. Ugh. Too much salt. Good job, Madeline. Good job. Ugh. Please write your name. Is it Anna or no? It's Alina, right? From Kyrgyzstan. Alina. And who is the person from? Who is the other person with the Russian name? Okay. Last one. L. You are too heavy these days to go skydiving. You are too heavy, right? I don't know if it's true, but maybe if you want to go skydiving, maybe some people don't understand skydiving. Skydiving is Marianne. I remember Marianne wants to do skydiving or try it. Maybe she already has. Marianne, have you tried skydiving? I remember you said you want to do it, right? Good job, Paul. But one mistake, Paul. Can you see your mistake? You should loose. Even Canadians like Zach and Zach makes this mistake too, Yomara. But 2 O's is loose. Loose. Lots of space. Okay. Usually we say this about clothes. Loose. Several times. Oh my God, you're crazy. You're crazy, Marianne. Okay, but only 1 O if your meaning is lose. Lose. You guys understand the difference? Yeah. That's okay. Like even Canadians make that mistake. Not Sean. Sean doesn't make that mistake. Right? Yeah. Okay. So you weigh. I don't know. Maybe you can't go skydiving if you're really fat. I don't know. Right? That's my excuse. But you are too heavy these days to go skydiving. You're too heavy. So you weigh. Paul fixed his mistake, right? Because you weigh too much. And it's really, really popular. You say to something to plus a base verb, right? So example, the table is too heavy to move, for example. So the answer here is you are too heavy to what? You are too heavy to, Mukhtar, don't say weight. Weight is a noun. Okay, we're just talking about weigh, a verb. Sab, you weigh too much for skydiving. Yeah? Yeah, you weigh too much. You weigh too much. Gosh, I made the same mistake. You weigh too much for skydiving is great. Or you weigh too much to go skydiving. Did I write T again, or is that automatic? You weigh too much to go skydiving. So guys, we should finish the lesson, but I will put the link to this exercise in the description of the video, and if you want, you can practice it, and I'll even give you my email address in the description, and you can mail it to me, and I'll check it for you. Okay, Paul, your weight is too much for skydiving. Your weight is too much. It's kind of strange. Just say you weigh too much. You weigh too much. Lift weights to reduce fat. No S, Anthony. Okay, guys. So state verbs usually don't use continuous tenses. Okay, so today we talked about the present, but this is true also for the past, and also for present perfect, also for future. Dynamic verbs are usually physical. You can see the action. So those verbs are okay with continuous tenses. If you are a higher level student, I really recommend you join Sean's class today. Sean's class today is about misplaced modifiers. And I know you probably don't know what that is, but if you're really trying to improve your English, this subject is super important for learning how to write English well. This is a really important lesson. So I really recommend going. I really recommend Sean's class in general, but today's class I think is very important. Tell your friends, guys. We don't have any advertising, or we don't. So you are only advertising. So Marianne told her brother, and Alexandra now will tell. Hopefully, he will tell other people, and please tell other people about this, and then we can continue doing it, and maybe add more teachers. I know some people can't watch this class on Wednesday, like Valerie in Peru. I think she's working. So we're gonna hopefully if more people watch, we can add more classes with more teachers. Please tell your friends, tell other students that you study English with, tell your teachers even. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Vancouver time. Sean's class, 3 o'clock. Okay. Bye. See ya.